All right, this is Isaiah chapter 24. I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, they should not drink wine with song. Actually, I gotta do verse 10. And this is coming back off of the part one of the lesson that Babylon is almost el dente. It's almost done. It's almost cooked, man. So this is, I had a little bit of what you call it, technological difficulty, but I'll just do them separately. But this is verse 10 of Isaiah chapter 24. Yeah, Shalom 24 verse 11. It's like you. I get verse 10. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. All right, so the city of confusion, what is that? This place, Babylon, i.e. Rome reincarnated. Just like you. Nineveh, the Chaldees. All right, this is the valley of the shadow of death. This is where our people have been for the past 500 years. Of course, across the whole earth as well, the four corners of the earth. But ultimately, here in Babylon, it's a land of confusion. Once again, it's like Rome incarnated. They Romanized, they Hellenized our people once again, and made them think that's how they were slaves. You know, anything besides slavery. You know, now we know we're Israelites. Now we know we're Hebrew Israelites. We're not black Hebrew Israelites. We don't follow color. We not Moors. You know, we're Hebrew Israelites ultimately. We must be following the Most High, Yahweh, and of course the Son Yahweh Shai. That's our duty right now. You know, at least for the men, they supposed to be on the highways and byways right now. We need to elect. You know, but our people just neglect that fact that they are Hebrew Israelites, that they are Israelites. When even some of our people, they want a way out. You know, a lot of these people are like these Black Panthers and these activists and all this and that. They want to be equal. That's the thing. They want to be or they want the extermination of everyone that's like pale. But once again, we don't go according to color, man. Like it's probably a handful of Jays out there that look like Moabites. You got the Philippines, you know, conquered by King Philip. They part of like Judah, you know. Yeah, man. So that's some of my people over there, man. But nonetheless, yeah, our people across the four corners of the earth, and we should be hoping for the Most High to come back and to get salvation. So and it starts here in the house of Israel, man, and it starts in Babylon, of course, as well, man. That's where this prophecy is going to unfold. That this city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up. No, that ain't everybody ain't being ravaged. You know, this whole place is going to be ravaged and ran amok. It's going to be amok. It's going to be chaos, anarchy. You know, it's already like that now, but it's orderly chaos. Now it's going to be straight up chaos because the Lord going to make sure that, verse 11, there's a crying for wine in the streets. You know, anybody that knows about the Lord and knows that truly knows about the scriptures in the Bible and about His judgments, he's not all love. He shows mercy to who He shows mercy on, but He'll show indignation on who He show indignation. Either our people or these heathens. He would easily judge these heathens or easily judge our people if we need it, which we do. We do need that judgment, man. But you don't want to be caught up in this destruction right now, all right? So and ultimately, destruction he's gonna bring is of course a nuclear destruction to this place, but it's gonna begin economically. That's why it says it's a crime for wine in the streets. Sooner or later, you know, as you see, like the gas prices going up, sooner or later it's gonna be inflation, and you get hyperinflation, and then when you know a loaf of bread is $100, you might well say we not even have real money. It's monopoly money. It is right now, but it's definitely gonna be in that time, you know, because it'll be no hope in it, you know. But nonetheless, you'll get hyperinflation, and ultimately they're going to have to create a new monetary digital currency, which they already have in the works, which is that MOTB. All right, that Revelation 13. So, nonetheless, we know what's going on here. It's nothing new, man. A lot of people actually do know, but if you're not following the Lord, then that's your ass. All right. It says, I'm read 11 on the way. It says, there's a crying for one in the street, all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. So come, man. The Lord is getting this place out of here. You know, the first thing you'll see is the economical collapse. What's the most powerful thing that this place has, anyways? Esau, is their money. Everybody loves their money. You know, you talk about you don't want no money. People look at you, funny. You know, I mean, I like daily bread. Don't get me wrong. I need to feed my family or whoever. But if I had a choice, I wouldn't want money to be here because I don't want this place to be here. That's how it works. You know, that money is useless. It's paper. It's not even valuable. You know, and of course, the most valuable thing on this earth it wouldn't even be gold. It would be the Lord's service, and of course, the Lord's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So that don't even matter. Riches don't matter. We need this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's gonna be wisdom and knowledge. Gonna be the stability of our time, not money. You know, riches are now proper in the day of wrath. All right. Verse, well, actually, that was it on that. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. So comment, all joy is darkened. So in the beginning of an economic collapse, nobody's going to care about this and that. They don't care about the celebrity. Everybody's going to be equal playing fields. On top of the mirth of the land, no baseball. Nobody worry about baseball or a rap or football or basketball, nothing. They gonna worry about staying alive. That's what everyone should have been doing in the first place, worry about staying alive. But the way people have been staying alive for the past like 50 years has been because of Esau. They just giving them stuff and give them this and that, and they supply this and that, so on and so forth. Nobody really know how to provide for themselves. And of course, even if you don't, you should get into it, of course, but ultimately you should get into the Lord. The Lord is the best thing you're going to learn from knowing the wickedness of this place, Babylon. I'm going to keep going with this. Now, this is Revelation chapter 9, verse 16. It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them. All right. This is according to a prophecy translated by, seeing that John the Revelator seen on the Isle of Patmos around 93 AD. Of course, seeing 200,000 horsemen. Or what would make that even that type of sound? What's that loud, man? Because them gallows do be loud. Waterfalls be loud, stuff like that. So that's where the Lord sound like many waters or gallops. That goes in. But ultimately, this precept goes into nukes. All right, bombs, missiles, ultimately nukes. What Babylon, Nero 47, and as well as the other countries across the realm are capable of is nuclear destruction, i.e., nuclear ballistic missiles. Sorry, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, so ICBMs. All right, so missiles that can go from one continent to the next, and of course inside of the missile or inside of the big behind missile or little missiles that hit. So it was prophesied for it to be 200 million missiles that hit this place, warheads. All right, to turn this place into a lake of fire. This is what this place is: hell, a low condition. That's what the word hell means, by the way. And this place is a low condition, and it needs to be cast into a lake of fire. It has to be destroyed, And Esau is definitely kindling his own self, whether you know it or not, as well as Jake. They're going to be as lamb fat, because if they don't want to turn to the Lord, they're going to be incinerated. The Lord's just going to count them as chaff. All right? So it'll be foolish to not turn back to the Lord, because not knowing that the main thing is that this place is done. It's done for, man. You turn back to the Lord, or it's lights out, man. Sandman is coming to get you. That's Yahweh Shai. Coming with a sickle, a rod iron. He come with a whole bunch of instruments, even his service as well. That's that you'll see, which is the hopeful elect, Lord will impart a number. It's gonna be strange when you see their salvation, when you see them do all types of like spiritual powers, like break a ball iron with with the arms, like kick some Gurgurchu behinds. That's gonna be amazing to see, but it's gonna be ultimately scary for the ones that don't believe, that never did believe or hated the Lord, because that's gonna be the destruction. I'm gonna keep going. This is Amos chapter 8. I'm gonna just start at verse 1. It's just a simple point to land back off of. It says, thus hath the Lord Yahweh showed unto me, and behold, a basket of summer fruit. This is a parable. All right, going to our Lord Yahweh Shai. It's this place. Babylon is nearing is ripe age. We are in the dark right now. We are, wake up. It's time for Israel to wake up, because to wake up out of sleep. The night is far spent. Slightly paraphrasing. The star and the sun is gonna come. Yahweh Shai, he's gonna be all that light. He's gonna be all the light we need during these upcoming times. He's gonna be that sun. All right. He's coming. He's coming with healing in his wings. He's coming with rod iron. He's coming with, everything he needs to follow his father's will. All right. So with that with that coming up, man, it's like unto a basket of summer fruits. We're in the nighttime. It's cold. It's a cold night right now because Esau's in power. But when the Lord comes, it's gonna be a warm day. It's gonna be a bright, warm day. All right. And when by that time, the fruits are gonna be yielded. All right. Everything that Yahweh Shai has set up, his servants, ultimately Yahweh Shai coming back and getting them crowns, destroying his kings, making sure this place is uninhabitable. I can go a little more. So verse 2, and he said, Amos, what seest thou? And he said, a basket of summer fruit. Then said the Lord unto me, the end is coming upon my people of Israel. I will not again pass by them any more. And the songs of the temple shall be howling in the day, saith the Lord Yahweh. There shall be many dead bodies in every place. They shall cast them forth with silence. All right. Just going into 2/3 of our people. Not all Israel is Israel. 2 of our people is going to be, of course, eradicated on this side. Not eradicated, but it's going to be judged on this side. And the Lord going to bring them back throughout the kingdom, later and later throughout time, throughout the kingdom. And they'll be perfect. They'll be all right. But right now, what's going on with everything that's going TD Snake, or TD Fakes, Nate Satan, man, Oprah, whoever, man, Tazariak, man, Rilla Hebrew, all of them is going to see the error of their ways, and that they're not, and they have to be judged for that. It's because it's our people. They got to ultimately be very much judged for that. It says, once again, it says, there should be many dead bodies in every place. They shall cast them forth with silence. And the songs of the temple shall be, the songs of the temple shall be howlings in the day. So nobody's going to be at rest. All right. Like how everybody's comfortable right now and everybody at rest. Everybody basically at peace. And then the Lord is all love. Nah, they're going to realize that the Lord is not love. They're going to realize they're not at peace. They have an illusion of peace. They're going to realize that everything is wrong. 2/3 are people, and of course he's heathens, but both 2/3 got to learn, They need them more than anybody right now. Because without them, they'll be in the same mindset. Like, I don't know if you got it from another person, but brother in the camp, our car, he said, imagine if we had to wait for all our people, every Jake on this earth to wake up to the fact, their father is Yahweh and they brother Yahweh Shai. We would be here for 1,000 years. That would suck, But luckily, that's not the case. All right. The Lord is allowing a basket of summer fruit to ripe. That night should be no more. That the sun is finna come up very soon, and that this place Babylon is finna soon fall, and everybody's gonna see it, you know, and that our King is coming back, and that we get salvation, and we're in the beginning stages of this place being done. We gotta keep pushing. We almost there, you know. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And with that, I'll say shalom.